Hey, dudes, and I guess dudettes, even though I only like to say dudes because dudes works for all. We're doing a new episode on a new feed. Some unfortunate events have transpired, and some outside force has deleted our old RSS feed and all the past episodes. We are working on getting those all back. They will be up sometime in the future, thanks to the very hard work of Green Velvet Farms and Howling on the back end. So we move forward. And in the spirit of moving forward, I introduce some very close friends of mine. So much so, we have a silly name. Trace Amigos. My friends, I will now introduce you in a random order. Let's go with Mr. Judas. Let's go the two Güeros first, and then hit Ganic with the foundation. Judas, thank you for joining me.
I'm glad to be here.
Ganic, thank you for holding it down for us.
What's going on, homies?
I'm glad you guys could join me on such short notice. We have a lot to discuss. You guys are up to way cool shit, and I am here to ride some coattails. So,
Yeah, baby.
You know it. I have to ask first, though. How are you guys doing, man? I'm glad you joined me. How are you, Judas?
I'm pretty good.
You've been busy
always
as shit, my
tired.
friend. Yeah, that's why.
Yup. Hooking up
Hooking up. I don't
PVC.
think your wife wants to hear that, dude.
No, none at
Just
all.
kidding. Yeah, you're doing a bunch of work. I won't. I'll let you disclose it if you want, but exciting things in your life, but very
Yeah, I'm
manual
pretty
labor
much
heavy.
moving into a new place, and I'm doing all the plumbing work and putting in new water heaters. I have to redo the gas lines now too if we want
Oh,
a
sounds like
stove.
fun.
But everything's going pretty smoothly. I've got money saved up for anything that could come along, so it's not all
The
bad.
future's looking bright. You just got to get through the soreness.
Yeah, definitely. With all the tree work like today, we
That's
got
right. You
everything
also
done
have to
fast.
work
But
too.
yep.
Well, that'll come
Grateful
in
when
handy
there's.
because we're just going to use you as our arborist expert. I don't care if you
I
cut them
can do
down and
that.
you need more. Yeah, there you go. Now, Ganic, you're also a very busy man. How you been lately?
Chilling, bro. I'm just trying to, stay out the wintertime blues, keep the garden going, chill with
That's
the
right.
family.
For
So
once, my co-host, one of my co-hosts also lives in a warm place. So the people dealing with winter are actually the minority for once. Do you get a super bad winter where you are, or is it like minorly inconvenient?
it's mild it's mild, you know.
It's not the end of the world. You're not like
Nah,
battening down
nah,
the hatches. There you
nah. No, don't let us see snow, then everybody starts fucking going crazy.
go. That's, that would I've always imagined that in my area. How much? Because if we get a few raindrops, people freak out like it's the apocalypse. So I imagine snow would quite literally be the end of some people's existence.
Oh man, they
But
empty the shelf for eggs, bread, and milk like no tomorrow.
oh, I just love large society as a whole. Toilet paper, all of the good stuff. Let's just stock up and deprive everybody. Um, but at least it's for a good reason, frozen water. Um, I want to talk about your garden a little bit. I'll give Judas a break. I would grill him on the fact that he's not growing enough, but considering he's working sun up to sundown,
I
building
just
his
shed
literal
some
house.
tears.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that later when you've achieved your goal. I rushed to have you on because I wanted to get Trace Amigos going. But we do have future plans. We'll touch on later. But Ganic, I want to talk about your seemingly endless and limitless tent situation you got going. I think it might be easier to ask what you're not growing at the moment.
uh, Vegetables and fruits right now. I'm gonna start that up at the end of the month. Get all my
How
hot peppers.
when do you start those indoors, I assume?
Yeah,
Nah, look at me, I'm learning. what
yeah.
what fruits?
The super hots take forever, so I try to start them early, and then I'm gonna get my some lettuce going for the cool season, some carrots going. Probably start all the other stuff late February or March. Hopefully, I can actually harvest this year and the beetles don't fuck me up.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I win my war on squirrels. So far I've done nothing. It does not seem to be working, but maybe with more
I'm gonna have to
effort.
send you a box full of walnuts from this walnut tree. Like you can just throw them out to the squirrels or something.
Dude, you know what? I maybe a slingshot and walnut. I don't think I could get charged if I killed something with a walnut. I would like,
Oh
sir, I
my
was trying to feed that fucking thing
I was trying to,
16 times in the head.
prevent the massacre of a squirrel.
Yeah,
Hit some walnuts.
yeah, he looked hungry. He looked hungry, and so I smashed him with walnuts.
Looked like he
Yeah,
needed nuts
beetles.
fast.
What do you do for beetles? There's not much you can do, right?
No, there's not really much to be honest with you. They just honestly this year they came and just swarmed everything. Like they killed my peach trees. They killed
Fuck.
they were honestly they killed everything but probably like two jalapeno plants,
You're
which is
looking at that. You're like, come on, man.
So
Why
your
so yeah.
two?
beetles are Rev's ants.
Oh, don't bring up ants, man.
No, yeah, yeah, you
What are
could
you
say that.
doing? Yeah, I
I
will
think it was
say.
probably
I will say though, my ant problem is so minuscule compared to losing a fucking peach tree and like everything like that, that I would much rather take those invasive, eventual world eater ants over
yeah.
fucking
So
beetles.
so this year I'm gonna if I have that problem I'm gonna try making a ferment out of their out of their carcasses.
Oh shit, yeah.
So so hopefully that deter them from fucking my shit up anymore.
That'd be a good idea.
And so that's what I'm not growing right now. Uh,
What about inside your tents?
that's a lot, dude. I got the Immaculate Eggnog Surprise. I got
Oh,
Kim Labrada going right now. Big Juicy Brucey. That
how you? I
motherfucker's
was gonna ask how you
prehistory.
liking that.
Fucking prehistoric dinosaur leaves, dude. Fucking Howlin', Howlin' would be getting hard on right now. So
He is. The universe has alerted him somewhere. It happens so
Fat leaf is
rarely.
better.
No, you're
blasphemy,
wrong. I know.
fucking blasphemy,
Don't make me regret this, Judas. No, I'm just kidding.
fucking.
Well, you're gonna start regretting it as soon as I open my mouth.
You know what's gonna be funny is if we put like a break in here, and then you come back and you're like, "No, you're right. Narrow is the best, Rev."
That would have to be AI. Every time.
Yeah, well, you're right. Now, yeah, now
No,
AI
but that
host
Sunny
it.
T.
Dude,
No,
Sunny T is something special.
yeah, I don't have her growing right now. I have I has two crosses that he made, Juicy Oxo times Tangy Rainbows,
Mhm.
and then pre 98 times Tangy, which I'm actually smoking
Did
on
you
right now.
say juicy oxy?
Yeah, Juicy Oxo and Juicy Oxo Laurel times Tangy
Oh,
Rainbows.
okay.
Yeah,
I just misheard you.
Yeah, knowing Alabrije's stance on pharmaceuticals, I don't think that would be in the
That's why
strain
I was like,
name.
wait, what did you say?
No, that's that shit when you don't understand a word and you just associate with it the closest word that you know.
Yep, and I'm only half deaf, so
Well, see, you blame yourself when really you half hearing. No,
half
but
cat.
yeah, half cat, more than that. But
yeah.
you've got both of those crosses. You're smoking on the 98 right now. How's that?
Oh, it's nice and mellow. I'm chilled. I'm relaxed. And I actually pulled it early, just like stupid early, and it still kind of got me like, oh, you could say like not couch locked, but real
Getting you
sedative
close.
mellow. Yeah,
Yeah.
sedative mellowness. So it's not something I'll cheap on for like a morning time.
Yeah, you wouldn't start the day off by like, well, now I ain't getting shit done.
Well, now I'm saying, a bong ripper, it'll pull you through, but a whole J, yeah.
Yeah, I often towards the end of my head stash life find that problem where I'm like, ah, shit, the only thing left isn't going to be the best medicine, but it's better than nothing.
Always better than nothing.
Amen. Um, you also have quite a few of the stuff that you just planted, right? Because you've got a project going on.
Yes,
Why
sir.
don't you dive into that a little bit?
Me and the Grateful Gardener and Green Velvet also. Shout out Green Velvet. We're doing some sugar cookie hunts. So he sent me the sugar cookies from Briquet's. Was it Sweater Drop? I want to say Sweater Drop. And so I got those going right now. I have two females ready to accept pollen. I chose my male. I put sour delica in there to get hit with the sugar cookies. I put
Excellent choice.
fuck with the black Z, the green pheno, black Z, the black pheno,
Shout out Gromy.
and then Star Fox. Or
Shout out Murph.
Cam number two times Star Fox.
Yeah.
And then
Cap and
Zemadelica,
auto mix.
yeah. And then Zemadelica Express is gonna get hit. Frogception is gonna get hit, and Howl's Dessert's gonna get hit. So
Holy shit. That's gonna be some
yeah,
great shit.
all that's right now in the breeding tent. And then my photos, I got fucking double bubble times bubblegum queen.
That thing
The
looks
terp
fantastic.
man, the terps on that, bro. It's like opening a pack of fucking was it the big league chewing gum?
Yeah.
It's just fresh bubble gum hits you in the face. So I'm
Teaching
real.
kids
That's
to
like
lip.
so that's literally that's like one of the photos I'm most excited about right now. Shout out association. So yeah.
I know he was very proud of that. The pronounced bubble gum.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to hunt through them again. To be honest with you, I didn't take no cuts of that one. I'm kind of kicking myself. So
Well, I think we know the guy with seeds.
true. That is true.
Make him do it again.
And then in the other alleged tent is two neurotoxins from joint.
Oh shit.
And then I got purple Zacatecas times Tangy Rainbow, one of Briquet's photo testers. Uh and then two cereal rock candy phenos that I hunted through. So yeah,
How'd
it's
you
a
like
lot.
those?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
those are
just the start.
dude, that's the red Captain Crunch piece. Like if you had like Oops All Berry cereal from Captain Crunch,
Mm-hmm.
it's like sugary cereal when you crack that. When I cracked the jar, it
Damn.
was like yeah. And I had two phenos of that one. One was a solid nug pheno, and the other one was like stupid airy. But that one was the
Interesting.
terpy. Yeah, that one was the terpiest though. So I saved both of those phenos.
It always seems to work that way.
Yeah.
You're
And
like,
then in
man,
my
I want that dense shit. What the fuck?
well, honestly, the dance one was pretty nice, but like I said, that airy one,
Had
the
the
terp on
terps,
that,
yeah.
yeah, the terps. I'm saying the other one was nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's terps over everything. So I'm gonna probably reverse number two and try to hit number one with it to see if I can pull more terps out of it. I don't know, something along the line, or I may just hunt the male, find a male out of the pack.
Shit, I like that.
It's a lot of decisions to do. So
You've got so many projects going on. I almost will feel bad when I finally get to mine when I throw you all those seeds you got to fuck around with. Same with you, Judas.
I
But
can't wait.
I did want to talk briefly, Judas, about your not I won't say blasphemy like Ganic
no,
because I
you
want you
you
to.
could no you could speak the truth. There's no hiding it. It's fucking
Well,
blasphemy.
absolutely, but I wanted him to answer the question.
Haters.
No, but okay, Judas, I want to ask you this question. You get magically the perfect bud, right?
Okay.
It's not even just like you grow a perfect plant, all that shit, just the perfect bud. What terps and effects are you going for? And I don't want to say anyone to say, well, it depends on the time of day. No, this is like whenever,
I
right?
want
It
to
could be
calm my ass
nighttime, it could be
down.
daytime, but you want the shit that you want.
I want something that's gonna put me down, like
Yeah,
straight
you just
down. Because
straight
if I
to sleep.
smoke a little bit of it, it'll calm me. I smoke a little bit more, it'll put me to bed. But
Okay.
terp profile,
Yeah.
bananas, skunk, anything funky. but mainly bananas, skunk. That
Interesting.
not like real bananas, artificial.
The
Definitely the
artificial
artificial
banana.
banana smell that I used to get in like 2012 from Banana OG.
Right on. I could see
You know,
that.
like Laffy Taffy banana, like that type of
Yes,
artificial.
yes, exactly.
Did
That's
you
the
were you a fan of the banana runts?
They're the only runt out of all the fruits in there that I like.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid one. I'm also down with the lime and orange, because citrus is best.
They
But
leave my tongue after eating too many of those ones. They leave my tongue like weird. I don't know how to explain it.
no, I agree with you. I think it's best practice not to eat too many of them. It's hard to judge a product by excessive eating. But I will say that it
Yeah,
is it is candy, so I can say
we
don't
are
eat very much of it, but
Americans.
people do.
Excess is
Yeah, yeah.
everything.
Amen, brother. Um, Preach. No, but I get that artificial banana. I haven't had it very much. I think I've
I've
only
had it
tried it
maybe 3 or 4
once.
times.
Yeah, see, that's pretty solid. So it's the one you're chasing still, effectively.
Yes, definitely. That and skunk. Like that old school smells like a skunk's in the bag because that doesn't exist anymore, it feels.
Yeah, I consider myself lucky that that isn't one that I am chasing because that is often the discussion, like where's the real skunk, and people always have arguing over whose skunk is skunkier.
But
Yeah.
people don't grow Miracle Grow anymore, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Man, you got to
Dude,
recreate a lot of things if you want to recreate the way it was grown, and
no, people are still growing a Miracle Grow, dude.
of
This
course, but
this dude that I work with goes, "Hey, can you help my buddy out? Can I show you some plants?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I'm like, I'm not like a know-all. I don't know much, but I can tell you what I know and what I see. And the dude's telling me he's using Miracle Grow Pro Mix, and I think he's also using Fox Farms to feed it. And I'm like, "Oh my god,
yeah, just
no."
double up. If a little bit is really good, then all of it must be a lot good, right?
I guess.
Yeah, you can't talk too much shit if they're ignorant, right? They're just trying, they exploring and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, quite frankly, probably the best marketing ever. That when people who don't know much think about gardening, they think of Miracle Grow. Like shit, there's companies that pay billions of dollars for that kind of exposure.
I
Probably.
was one of those growers when I first started growing my first plants. Like not
Oh,
even weed, like
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
pumpkins,
gardeners, like straight up.
watermelons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You go to
I'd
like
buy
a
a brick
Lowe's
of
or a
the
Home Depot, or as the fancy people call them, Home Depot. Um, you look at like the fertilizer section, all you see are bottles of like different shit with Miracle Grow or by Miracle Grow. You know what I mean? Like you can't get mad at them for not understanding.
Nope, because I was in their shoes.
And how many people are just trying to have a nice little flower garden so that their house isn't the worst looking one on the block, right?
Oh, I
It, y-
can't wait. Oh,
well, yeah,
you
I
just
mean,
reminded me.
I have the
That's
sick
why. That's why
fantasy
I
of
said, yeah. I'm gonna
looking.
say, yeah. It's so hard for me to use natural soil because you never know what your neighbor's using. So
Yeah, that's what really trips me out is like because there's a lot of really cool videos of people who will always use like I use 10 to 15% native soil, or I'll use 50, but I'll bring it back and do it like per cycle, and it's like, oh, that's great. I live in suburbia, and that shit's more poison. Like, and also I'm super close to where used to be a military base, and there's still another military base. Like, shit, they dump jet fuel over in that area. Like, I just ain't bringing that shit into my garden. I'll take my chances, right? Like it would be cool in practice, but you have to be super careful if that's the kind of stuff you're worried about. But again,
Yeah.
all of that was marketing, right?
So with your outdoor
yeah,
gardens, this like the stuff that's in the ground,
I
like
don't have
do
anything
you
in
just
ground.
pretty much essentially top dress it when it needs something?
Yes, so like I have my outdoor gardens because everything around me is concrete, right?
Yeah.
Everything is in I do all container gardening,
Yeah.
and or I have two big beds that lay down. but essentially, once it gets built, I feed it all through the top. Yes. Now, none of those. I take that back. There's like 3 or 4 of them that are sip containers out there. And a lot of them are like ammoniums and aloe and stuff, like stuff to support my indoor garden. So that's not really necessary. But yes, it's almost all fed organically through the top, or I'll do sprays and stuff. Usually I'll feed it whatever leftover teas, kind of.
Yeah.
It's easy. Um,
Yeah, it sounds like
So
it. 'Cause
I would say
I'm
it's a
trying to make
process
my game
though.
plan.
yeah, you got to Ganic's right. You can't just roll out of bed and be like, I'm an organic gardener. Like
Yeah, of
there, I
course.
mean, you can. You just have to learn. Like, there's a lot of process. Like, I did a lot of work to get it to that point, and like, I maintain quite a few worm bins to get enough to supply it, and I've done a lot of ferment and stuff beforehand. There is work involved. A lot of times, I think organic gardeners will shy away from saying how much work is involved, because when you first start learning it and doing it, it's very exciting, and you can get carried away and do everything, and you make every recipe and you have a ton of it. And then when you start doing it more and more and more, you're inclined to kind of often do the least amount of work that you can get away with, which isn't
Exactly.
necessarily beneficial overall. So you will have to occasionally play catch up and catch things, but it's a hobby that you're supposed to maintain with living a real life, right? Like, Ganic does this on a much larger scale while also being one of the hardest working some bitches I know. That's impressive. That takes a lot of work, like, beforehand to even get to his output.
Yeah, it's not a hobby. And at one point, it stops becoming a hobby and more of a job. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, there's nothing wrong with that because at the same time, you're trying to, sustain your living, eat healthy, stay away from the
Yeah,
market. So
exactly.
at
And
the,
there's
at
a
the end
lot
of
of
the day, it's
people.
worth it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's worth it. So
Plus, like you said, at the end of the day, you know exactly where everything comes from, and that's
exactly.
why I think, like, you'll see a lot of people talk about sourcing as being super important, and I think it is. Obviously, I'm not trying to downplay it at all. It's one of the most important things, but it is not just so that you can be 100% sure of where it comes from, but it's also so ideally that you're sourcing something that you can keep sourcing or that you make yourself. Because if you want to do this kind of gardening, you have to stay on top of it. You can't be like, okay, I'm going to top dress all my gardens with worm castings and all of this beneficials, and then just one day stop because you ran out and expect your garden to continue forever, right? Like,
Right.
ultimately, part of the sourcing is that you can do it again if you plan on doing it again. It's all everything in balance, right? Like, if you follow every practice out there, you'd be overfeeding most of your cannabis plants. So it's all kind of just the balance of what you want to do.
It's
That makes
not
sense,
even about.
Judas?
I'm about to say, yeah. If you trying to do outside of cannabis, Judas, or
Yeah, yeah.
just strictly
Sorry.
Oh,
plant.
no. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're usually just talking about outdoors
But
in
I
general.
I
Okay.
have plans for putting in a whole garden, trees, like, of course, fruit trees,
And
but
you want to do it all organically?
yeah, of course.
Well, I know when you do your
I want to
trees,
know
you're
what's
gonna have
going
to.
into it. It's not going to hurt me, and who's eating it.
When you do your trees, you're gonna have to do double size, like not deep, but the width of the root ball, and then you want to mix it with whatever amendments that like so if you do blueberries, you want an acidic soil. Anything acidic, you want acidic. So I would tree wise, you would have to fertilize that, and then
Yes.
top it with some straw or some hay to keep that moisture there because you're in Florida.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know, so
there's lots of stuff I can use,
Yeah, there's a lot of organic inputs that you can just straight use, especially outdoors. Like, you can
and
use
I
a lot
live
of
on a
kelp.
swamp bank.
Oh, dude, yeah. There's
dude, you
there's
can
all
dude,
kinds
start
Yeah,
of
dude,
it's
start
it's
fucking.
gonna
You need to start making photo plus wars. What the fuck are you doing?
yeah.
dude. How do I do that?
I'll send you some links in the Discord. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, but
Yeah.
like
When
I
you get
looked at
all
the layer. Oh, what?
I was gonna say when you get all set up, dude, we'll do a full episode on all the organic shit. You're in a very unique spot where you could do
Yeah.
some really dope shit,
I
dude.
was about
Like
to say the same thing.
fucking
Yeah.
dream shit, dude. I watch YouTube videos of this shit in my free time. Like that's how cool
Fucking,
it is.
I'm pretty sure you got bamboo stalks all around, all the way
Oh
around
yeah.
you. Fucking, so there's some just with bamboo alone, Judas, you could fucking
Oh
get
dude.
super vegetative growth just alone from the hormones from their shoots.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
you
used to
could
yeah.
grow
really
bamboo
set yours.
at where
Nice.
I'm at now at my parents' house. I used to have pots of bamboo, and then I put some in the ground on the
Oh,
back property, but
and it
those
spread
got
everywhere.
actually it was the running bamboo, but it didn't. It was so weird.
Oh,
It didn't like where I put it, I guess.
well,
But it
that's good.
eventually all got knocked down by tree guys. Like everything back there got cleared, and
Oh, okay.
now it's a big backyard.
I've had several friends that have planted bamboo straight into the ground and come to really regret their decision. And I was like,
Dude,
"What
yeah,
did you
Everyone
that
tells
expect?"
shit,
me that.
that shit takes over, dude.
Oh yeah, it'll fuck it up. It's like
You get the right
mint,
you get the
dude. You
right
put
bamboo
mint
though,
in
you
the
can make a
ground
whole
sometimes.
fence line.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, you can do
I
dope
did
shit
that
with
in
it.
my I did that in my front yard. It took over all my petunias. I was pissed. I was like, "Fuck,
Oh
motherfucker!"
shit.
Like, and the wife called me. She's like, "Hey, the mint's taking over everything." So I put spearmint in
Oh yeah, that shit
fucking
takes off.
dude, yeah.
It's
So,
one of the few plants. Like there's a couple other, but it's one of the few plants that I will only ever keep in containers. And when it starts getting really bushy and shit, like I'll trim it back and stuff because I don't want it growing into other containers and shit. I
dude, yeah,
don't use mint enough.
it's so thick and viney. You need to start
Yeah.
using fucking IPM spray, dude.
Dude, that's a good point. I actually is a very good point. I was just tossing a lot of those old peppers that I wasn't using into
Oh,
yeah, pepper spray.
monster mix, bro. Fucking monster mix right there.
Dude, I kid you not though, some of the best monster mix I made was red chili flakes and fucking rubbing alcohol.
That
Shit
shit'll hurt
work.
your fucking eyes.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it is brutal to spray, especially in an apartment complex where your neighbors already hate you. But I'm pissed
Fuck
off at
'em.
that squirrel, right? So I was fucking with it one morning trying to get the fucker, and like it doesn't like it. It avoided it, and then it just comes back later and shit because I live in a apartment complex, so it's not like I'm pepper spraying this every 10 seconds. My neighbors would call the cops on me for being that fucking crazy guy again.
He's out here pepper spraying squirrels.
For the third time this month, officer. It's ridiculous.
Like, look at my pots, motherfucker.
I was like, you know how much is yeah, he still destroyed my lemon tree and the good news is so many other bad things happen that I didn't give a shit about the tree after a while. So may I recommend have other bad things happen for minor inconveniences in your life and you won't care. But I am very excited, Judas, for you to get your area set for yourself and not have to worry about the BS you're doing. With that being said,
Yeah.
what kind of plans, if any, do you have for if you want to start outdoors? I'd be down to go over it other than just trees, but like when you finally get to start growing again.
That is going to be when I start growing, right? When I start growing again, it's going to be focused on just growing the community's beans, stuff that
Hell yeah.
this community has made.
I love that.
Because I looked at my seed collection. I'm like, I have all this crap that, yeah, they're big name breeders and all this. And I'm like, yeah, I can grow them, but a million other people have too.
Yeah,
And
it's really
there's
cool to
nothing
be
new
able
to
to grow
find
your
in it, I
friend's
guess.
shit. Yeah. You know what'd be really cool too is growing your friend stuff, finding something that you really, really like and going forward with it yourself, you know? Like so many people in
Yeah.
our community are currently doing, like Ganic's doing with like I think 8 or 9 different people right now, including us in the future. So we like to keep you busy. But when you
Yep.
do get stuff like that, Ganic, and you're moving on to the next generation, what is it you've been looking for? Like, what are you going judging off of?
Well, considering I'm going off of other people's selection, well, the F2s are going to throw up stupid variations anyway. So,
True.
Bree actually did a wonderful job on these F2s. They were a cost like I found like three of them with the same structure, vigor. Not the leaf shape so much. It had a like a mixed ratio of that. So these F2s are actually, or these F3s were, they're going to be fairly strong as well. The same traits, I'm assuming.
Right.
So I'm just hoping I choose the right one. You know, that's the whole thing about autos. Hopefully, you choose the right selection.
Yeah, and
So this
usually
one,
find
this
something you like.
yeah, this male cookies that I went with, he was stupid rank. Like he was like rank with the stem rub. So I was like, okay. And they showed me sex around what day 24. So which I was like, it's not too bad. I was like, so I'm gonna see how long he holds his load now. So it's just a
There you
time
go.
game. So and they're
Hold
running
his
under
load.
Spending all your
like
day timing his load again.
Back
No matter how far you think you advance in your career, Ganic, back right at the beginning.
and
to the
so
load.
No,
I'm
that's awesome, man.
yeah, I'm trying to actually do a fast pace. So everything's under like 23-1, 22-2, I think. So yeah, there's no breaks for these motherfuckers right now. I don't got the time. So it's a project, I had lined up and been wanting to get done. So here I am right now.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're taking care of it.
Yeah,
Someone
I
ought
got
to
so much
around here ought to do some
yeah,
work.
so much other shit that needs to get done.
Tell me about it. And you know what I did when faced with that, and I was like, "Hey, man, we got a project to do." I went, "I'm gonna grow some photos. I'll be back in like 12 weeks."
And they're hazes at that. So
I know. Oh, I don't know why I selected these super long flowering photos. I'll get right on that work, I promise. I am a
honestly,
disgusting
in my
lazy human being.
in my opinion, short veg, short veg, give it a lot of light. Short veg, flip early. That's the only thing I can recommend. So
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. I just right now my biggest not hurdle because it's a pleasure and I'm enjoying it, but right now I'm just timing everything based off of that eggnog surprise. Um, once
yeah,
she's done, I'm going. That whole tent's going. So I'm gonna start a couple, like probably put them into solo cups 2 weeks, like before I take down eggnog surprise. Go from go from solo cup into the earth boxes and flip.
I don't know. You should. I would do a month. Get that root ball nice and vigorous. Once you hit that earth box, it's gonna fucking go crazy when you flip.
Okay. So
Yeah.
go a month. You want to go a month in the solo cup and then go right on. I was going to ask you about that too because you keep yours around in solo cups for quite a long time.
Fuck yeah, dude. Just like I said, there's so much. I got these grape stompers that I've been fucking sitting in the solo for like maybe 90 days already, give or take. Yeah,
You know
so
what? You've convinced me. Not that it's easier and I can plant earlier and wait longer. I like the way you think. We'll go with that.
fuck around and find out, dude.
Well, it's just a way to do it. No, I am
So
excited. I think that will help greatly. Also be nice to get a head start like you said.
but also don't get caught behind on feedings too. That's the only thing I can be persistent
Yeah,
on. Like,
I'm
feeder
going to have
heavy if you
to.
yeah, feeder heavy if you have to, and don't I don't give mine barely any runoff, like whatsoever.
Okay.
So she takes everything. Nothing's running out. Like you're drinking everything I'm giving you.
I Yeah, I was gonna have to harvest all my worm castings before I go, and I've got stuff on order. So
And your eggnog looked like it just started. So
I've got time. Yes.
yeah.
Well, shit, let's look right now. I keep track of that time, how long they've been going because of
What,
situations
40,
like this. It's
42?
48.
Yeah,
48.
down. Yeah,
Good.
close
Yeah. So
enough.
I've got about shit at least 40 days or so. So 10 days
Yeah.
from now I'll plant some seeds. Maybe 5 days from now I'll plant some seeds. 10 days. I'll say
Now
10
you
because more
are you
realistically I'll just
you sex texting or are they
they're
guaranteed?
femme.
Oh, okay. Oh, even better. Fuck yeah, dude. Even better.
Yeah. So they're both femme. Sugar Shack and Mass Medical. So I am
Drippy eye, right? You went drippy eye.
Drippy Eye from Mass Medical and Violet Haze from Sugar Shack. So Big Jer
Yeah, I
sent
still.
me Drippy Eye, and Herb sent me Violet Haze.
Yeah, shout out
Both.
Herb. He sent me what was it platinum pineapple candy times
Ooh, shit.
violet. Yeah, black line haze. I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
something
That
in that
it's
nature.
that in that Violet Haze is Cuban, the Cuban Black, and a bunch of other shit. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I got some Cayo Hueso from Hyper. Yeah, I need to run.
No,
I need to run. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, dude, it's a lot I gotta do, man.
I know you're fucking. You've got all kinds of good shit you need to get through, and it's so funny because no one can be mad at you because your fucking shits are packed. Everything's packed. You've got so many plans that no one can be like, "You're not trying, man."
Allegedly,
It's allegedly we everything is we say is made up. We lie for attention.
I'm AI. I'm an AI bot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my line.
You think anyone would choose to be like this on purpose? It's
But
programming.
yeah,
We're
it's
programmed
a,
this way.
I'm excited to see your first photo. Would these be your first photos?
No, but they'll be my not my first photos, but they'll be my first photos in like 3 years.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're good.
Since I started my shop, because I used to grow photos at the last place I worked. We did
Like in
experiments and shit with photos. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in house, in
Yeah, yeah,
house.
like legitimately in house. Yeah, like I
Fucking
have a bunch of photos of us doing like I think it was probably I think it was a 24-inch by like 6-inch bed, and we planted God 15, 20 fem seeds in there on one end, and on one of those, and then on the other side as another for control. We did all kinds of weird shit like that, dude. I have a whole bunch of pictures. I thought I shared them.
oh, that's dope as fuck, man.
Yeah, it was a cool. I worked at a. It was when I worked for that quantum physicist, and we did all the crystal experiments and like quantum mechanics
The
bullshit.
space time crystal.
You
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
you wait, what?
You didn't know this. I guess I don't talk about my outside life very much because nobody asks, and why would they? It'd be boring as shit.
Trey Migos,
I
homie. Trey
Okay,
Migos.
I'll start
yeah.
asking more.
The I basically worked I ran the manufacturing. He called it a lab. I hate that term, but his manufacturing lab, a quantum physicist for a lot of his experiments and shit like that needed stuff to be made, right? And I was the one who made all of his inventions and crazy ass ideas. Um, and we were responsible for like all the shit we made for the crystal and all that shit.
Fucking mad scientist.
Yeah, we had there's a lot of stories I could go on, but I'd rather not. Those are those fuckers that bailed to France on me. They wanted me to move to France, and I didn't want to go live in France.
Who would want
You didn't
that?
want fucking what was
I
it?
wanted
Escargot.
I didn't want to be surrounded by French people who eat frog legs.
Oui,
Um,
oui.
no shade on the French.
Oh,
I don't think
wee.
there's a single French listener, so I don't care. Um, yeah, the whole thing was crazy. So we did a bunch of we had like God, for what was the last one I still have a few
So,
seeds.
so I'm pretty sure since it was quantum, y'all dove into the electro current.
Yes, so we did some we tested some like electroculture. We did all kinds of different experiments. That's a lot of it was water based too. That's why like the fourth stage of water by Planck is like was a huge influence in a lot of the experiments we worked on, and it's all about like the quartz charging and all that shit with water. It was I got paid to make the experiments, not come up with them or do them. I was just the one making everything, right? Manufacturing everything. So, but yeah, there was quite a few. Like we had a biologist on staff that so for a long time there we were just doing like bro science shit and asking him to study it and do all kinds of stuff. But
It's still a dope gig, you know.
yeah, I worked there for 8 years.
Oh
It
fuck
was
yeah.
a yeah, it was a good gig. I'm much happier now.
So, 1099, baby.
But that boss
Yeah,
you got, man.
that's true. You know, I will say, my boss is an asshole, but he's not French.
But he is ginger.
That's true. That is the worst. Um, you know what's bad is we're gonna get a hate letter. Oh no,
Oh no.
Ganic was so angry at my anti-French comments that he dropped out.
He became a Frenchman.
I always knew he was. No, but I was gonna say, unfortunately, I think we're gonna get some hate mail from the French, but I don't speak it, so
Oh.
do not think we're gonna
Oh,
have
I
to
know what they
worry.
did. They DDoSed him.
I figured you were so mad at me, Ganic, for anti-French talk that you disconnected.
No,
You're like,
no,
I
my
will not
bad,
stand for this.
yo. Technical difficulty. That's my bad.
Oh, do not apologize. I'm sure this is that my mic volumes are all off and the audio shit is quality, but or the all it is garbage.
Oh, there's
But
no professionalism over here, dude. No fancy mic,
no,
no nothing like that. So.
just when this
I
one's
do
released,
have
don't
a
delete
fancy
it,
mic.
please. Yeah. So I've kind of run out of things that I can do this grow. I'm like, other than on the eggnog, and then I have in that tent, other than the eggnog surprise by Alabrie, I have Star Fox by Merch, Spotless Mind by Night Owl, and Galaxy Express by Rinse, all in the same earth box. I planted 2 in solo cups and cut out the bottom and stuck them right on the earth box with Spotless Mind that had been going for a few weeks, but I was stunned because I fucked it up when I was messing with the cocoa coins.
The
But
China cocoa coins.
yeah, the Chinese ones.
Okay.
You would think that a man who buys the cheapest knockoff every time would learn never to do it, but I just can only think with my wallet, and it's upsetting. I kid you not, I threw them away, and for me to do that, I didn't even throw them away. That's a lie. I dumped them out into a container of other, like, who knows,
I did,
soil that
I did,
eventually I'll rehab.
yeah, I did the same with some fucking shitty peat ones I had got,
Yeah, you're
man.
just like,
So,
motherfucker.
yeah, can't
Yeah,
do
I
nothing. Rip them open and like, here you go.
yeah, I know. In anger almost, and then you're like, "This is stupid bullshit." But
You're talking about the pucks, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I
the
used them my
cocoa coins
first
were
time
out for a
growing
little while.
and never
Yeah,
again.
dude, I moved it, right? Picked it up to move it to the other tent to transplant it, and I put too much pressure on the outside, and the fucking seedling shot out like a fucking hot pocket, like exploding into your mouth or some shit. And I had to pick it up and replant it. And I was like, motherfucker. Like, I've never felt so dumb and clumsy and just been like, see, this is why I don't
Well,
transplant, because weird shit
at
like this
least you,
happens.
at least you know what it is. I recently did that as well with all these
That's
crosses.
true.
So now, so now I get to play fucking find what is it, hide and seek with these motherfuckers. Who's who? So
What I loved was I didn't love it because I felt terrible. But the picture before, you not getting over, the picture after, and then you putting them all back, not knowing the label, and then the following hour or so of, has anyone who's grown this, what does it look like? Anyone who's grown this, please post the fucking picture. Find a picture of what this plant looks like. I need something. Yeah, it's worse too when you're doing it for a project because you're like,
yeah, that's
oh shit.
that's what I've heard about the most. So it actually might just be like a random mix. Like I might just send back to everybody like here's a mystery, like a Brihei type shit. Here's a mystery fucking mescla type shit, dude. Like figure the fuck out yourself too.
Dude, I dig that. That would be such a good idea. Like, you can't use bird seed because it's already been used, but there's got to be some kind of organic related thing that we could call it.
I'll give you 5 bird droppings.
There you go. Um,
And they're all gonna be Rex too. So
fuck yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I know that there's no reason to be stressed out about the impending hemp ban. I think personally, I can get into the multitude of reasons, but this isn't really an education they'll podcast on the way the government works, so I'll leave that to others. But
Yep.
just I think most people are stressing, and they shouldn't be, because there's not much you can do about it anyway.
You see, people are looking at it the wrong way. It's more of a
Yeah,
health aspect. It's more of a health aspect because you shouldn't be able to go into a gas station and get your medicine. So
Yeah, there's so many like there's I've
But
seen a
they
lot
went
of
overboard. They didn't just X out the gas station crap.
no, they
They
made a lot of
Well,
X out.
bullshit
well,
decisions.
yeah, well, you see why they did it. There's so
Oh,
many
absolutely.
loopholes. So,
Well,
And if
you
people
know,
keep talking about the loophole that could happen, that
well,
loophole's
exactly.
probably
see,
gonna be
I
closed.
know that there's nothing you can
I'm not
do,
even gonna
but every
mention it.
time I see an article or a video, I'm like, dude, you know that like same with police, politicians can use the internet. Like, they can also see this shit, right? Like, don't fucking. But anywho, I I I think it's broad, like you said, Ganic, like it's a symptom of the problem, right? The loophole got so big that it was like the alcohol industry was like, wait a second, right?
yep,
Like
exactly.
it
And now
was
the alcohol
exploited so
industry is gonna
much.
be selling THC drinks. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
dude, isn't it so fucking well, it was when I was in junior high school, which was a long time ago. There was a magazine cover that was talking about how Marlboro and Camel had different patents on joint containers. And as far as I know, it's still federally illegal, right? Um,
Oh no, dude. Once they go, best believe once they go green federally, Philip Morris is gonna drop some fucking carton
yeah,
of
that's
shit.
the name I
Oh
was
yeah,
looking
they
for.
they
Yeah,
got
Philip
prepared
Morris.
So
months
Yeah, yeah,
ahead of
yeah.
time.
yeah, so
Yep.
they got
No,
greenhouses like a motherfucker right there on 95 going into Richmond. So you can see the factory with it's a big fucking cigarette,
Oh
So
Jesus. Yeah,
yeah.
it's you're right in that country too. No, it's wild, and it's always funny because I everything about that whole racket is something we could spend hours talking about, right? But ultimately, they're successful in that it's a club that none of us are members of, right? Like the rich just keep getting richer. Like somehow the company that sold cigarettes and poisoned people is going to be the one that get in green first. It's like, yeah, man. It's like out in California, a fucking law enforcement officer owns one of the largest cannabis, or former law enforcement, and owns one of the biggest cannabis companies. All
Like,
right,
yeah,
20
let me
years
go
ago,
raid
he
all
was
these.
putting people in prison for the shit, but now he can make money off of it, and we're supposed to be cool with that? Like, cool.
Well, see, it was a good scheme, man. He raided all them high end clones, got all the keepers, and
Fuck
he's like, I'm
yeah,
going in the
dude.
business.
Started arresting people, being like, hey, in about 20 years, I want you to grow for me, and I won't send you to prison this time. It's
just do some time.
just a little time, just for a plant. Nah, man. There's horse stories. Anytime the government gets involved, something bad's gonna happen, right? Ultimately, so we just with regs to tie it all back to what I have to circle back, as my buddy Stoney likes to say, get regs and you'll have seeds, right? If you are the kind of
Forever.
person
Yep.
who is stressed about it, anybody can give it a shot. So do it. Get some goddamn regs and do what I intend to do and send Ganic a bunch of shit to take to further net generation and just overwhelm him with his already overwhelmed schedule.
I'm all for it, buddy.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's the American way. Now,
Yeah.
Outsource your source.
yeah, exactly. Outs- outsource to outsource to outsource, baby. Someone will do
Exactly.
it.
It only gets
um,
cheaper from there.
I was about to say someone will always do it cheaper.
who cares if they're starving? They'll do it for a
Rev,
couple rice.
Rev's PD pitch, Hunt.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll get someone else to do
Things
it
I
for me.
do
This is how you
$40.
utilize it. We're gonna like start paying people minimum wage to do it for you. Just kidding. Um. Anywho, in as this being the new episode after all that BS, I've got to come up with some ridiculous questions, right? Um.
Oh boy, this could be fun.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna ask couple qualifying questions. Some of these aren't going to be permanent, but like I said, I guess I didn't really explain it at the beginning, so I'll do it 50 minutes in because that's how shit gets done around Yag. But this is the new style for what was the flagship host show that me and that dude used to host. It's going to be kind of like this. This was the first one, so I just had two of my buddies on. But there's gonna be generally a guest. This was more Rev with two co-hosts. But let's say, for the sake of argument, Judas, my dude, was my co-host tonight, and our guest was Ganic. That's kind of how this is going to work. So I need to test some questions, right? Something to get a hold of. So you guys will, I'm sure, get asked the final questions eventually. But I'm going to go with, we'll start with Ganic. And Ganic, let's ask a qualifying question so that I can see if this question makes sense. Do you play board games ever? Have you played board games ever? Are you a board game fan?
Well, I have three crotch goblins, so yeah.
Good. So then this is the perfect audience for that, because you'll probably get some different answers than some of the more nerdy types like Judas. No offense, Judas. You play D&D.
None taken.
All three of us do. I just had to pull the cap. Anyhow, Ganic, what is your favorite board game? And if you can't pick one, what are a couple of your tops?
Top three. Okay, let's go. It's gonna sound fucking weird. Monopoly, dude. I love fucking Monopoly.
I can
Show,
dig it,
show,
man.
show. Show kids capitalism at its
I was
finest.
gonna say, especially if you can rob and play the bank.
So
That's a
it
solid
teaches my
choice.
kids, financial shit for the kids. A lot of people sleep on that one. Battleship will be number two.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Battleship's a good one.
and number three, Connect Four.
Damn,
So,
those are all solid. Ganic,
So
thank you
solid.
for answering those first. You really helped me out, because if you would have gone, I don't, I really would have had a hard time coming up with the second one based on how stoned I am. Judas, my friend, what about you? You play board games?
Oh yeah, I was
There,
born in the
I
'90s.
I love you, dear you child. Um,
I know.
what are your favorite board games, or your favorite or top three?
Well, he named two of them, which is friggin' Battleship and Monopoly.
Okay. What's
I
your
would have to
strategy on
say this.
Battleship? I'll ask you
Oh,
both.
I normally try to hit the outside lines, but I try to hit each letter as I go along until I find a ship, and then I try to go down and up to see if they kept in that same like quadrant or sector, and just go from
Fuck,
there.
you're good
It's
at it.
really
You're
random.
good at it. Ganic.
okay, so Battleship's a mental game, right? So
Yeah,
when you
yeah. That's
first,
why I
when you
suck at
first,
it.
yeah, when you first set your pieces, you got to see how fast the person is actually setting them and
Ah,
where they're setting them at, right? So you get a gist. And then I'm with Judas. So I'm opposite. I start center and go out, right?
Jesus.
Smart.
So
Okay. So what I'm hearing here is the reason I've always lost at Battleship is because I just say random numbers and put my shit wherever.
no, yeah, it's a battleship for a reason. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a mental game. It keeps you on your toes. Like I said, it's a mind game. So you'll constantly see whoever's
And
playing the
and
opposite of you. They're looking at their board, right? And so
yeah, and I
if you
like to play face when somebody I know they're not nowhere near my ships. I'll be oh fuck, or I'll put something like a look on my face like
it's like
damn,
yeah, it's
you
like poker.
guys
It's
are
like yeah,
taking
it's like
Battleship
poker.
to a
Yeah.
level I have fucking never heard. I love this.
It's
I
like
want
poker,
to
man. Literally.
actually. I am now
does
mentally
Texas Hold'em
picturing.
count as a board game? No, that's a card game.
I doubt it, but I'll allow it because
It's a
card
card
games are
game.
play.
Yeah, card
Yeah,
games.
but I'll allow it
Well,
because
it's either
it's in the
that or
spirit of the
Candyland for
game,
my third one.
dude. I was gonna say
Can't,
Candyland's
can't,
a solid one,
can't go wrong with that one, man. It's an all-time classic.
but are you a big poker fan? Because
So
poker's also
simple.
solid. I wanted to get a
I
Yag
love
poker
Texas
game
Hold'em.
and steal Sin City's idea and just try and play poker one night. I'm
That'd be
garbage
cool.
at it, but it's fun. Blackjack's more fun for me because I have better odds, but that's just selfish. The mental image I want to take away from this, more importantly, is Ganic playing with his young children, gassing them the fuck up, just staring at them as they make their move, like, that little kid's, I know what he's doing. And in the most serious way, and to me, that is the best mental image possible. Just you mad dogging your kid, knowing what he's doing. Like, that's all right, you son of a bitch. Mental game, child. I will go. So I got really big into board games in college, like weirdos. So I play, and I had a friend who went to some video game school in Washington, and he got super into board games. So I got like introduced into them secondhand, which is even more nerdy. Like I wasn't cool enough to hang out with the main cool guys. I was learning secondhand in the back room. Um, but I played a lot
We
of
are average.
games. There's a lot of them that are a lot of fun that I will never play again because it just seems like a tremendous. But I kind of like more like I really liked Bang, the card game Bang. You get to play cowboys. That's always fun. Munchkin was probably one of my favorites. These are card games, so I'm just saying card game, board game because they're kind of a mix, I guess. You got to play it on a table. Who knows? Munchkin is super fun, and they had a
Tabletop.
bunch of like different add-ons you could get. Like you had Marvel Munchkin, Zombie Munchkin, Cowboy, all this kind of fun shit.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
then yeah, it was super dope, and everything's tongue in cheek. It's by Steve. God, for Steve Jackson Games,
Okay.
and at one point they got raided by the ATF because one of their board game titles. I kid you not, it's a fucking wild story. They're in Texas. It's a whole saga, but they came out. It's everything is kind of making fun of classic fantasy adventuring party shit. Like you
Yeah.
can specifically fuck with the other people you're playing with. So like you win the game by getting to level 10. It might be different. It's been a while since I've played. Not like they changed the rules, but like I don't remember the exact level. I think it's 10. And like
Yeah.
if someone's about to get to win, there's cards that are like lose a level. And so you can all just everybody fucks with each other. It's great fun as long as nobody takes things seriously. And then my final game that I like, Monopoly's a solid one. I'm gonna go with Life, the game of Life. I played that a lot as
Oh,
a
I
child.
completely forgot about that game.
Yeah,
Fucking driving the car around, putting the little pegs
yeah.
in when you get
Getting
kids
your
and
kids
what.
and shit. Yeah,
Oh, that game was
That's
so much
fucked up
fun.
spinner, man. That spinner be
yeah.
cheating, bro.
I know, dude. My sister would always get the cool job, and then you'd get some like office worker for 10K, and you're like, God damn this.
Like, I'm
Dude, the
struggling for
way they
fucking
were
life,
working that game out.
motherfucker.
I just bought that game for the kids like 2 years ago, and
Oh,
how
how cool.
cheaply made that
Oh, I
game
bet it's
is.
shit now.
It's so bad now. Like I remember it being
Everything's
all like
gotten worse.
30.
We were
Nah, if
also
you want,
younger children.
I was about to say, yeah, the expensive board games are like what Red was talking about, like the 50
Oh
and
yeah.
up, like the detailed
The
ones.
Yeah.
the ones that are designed not for children, like but for
Exactly.
nerdy men with hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a distinction. I'll take my nephews really like going into the comic book store with me. In fact, the only time I even go to the comic book store anymore is to take them in and get them a comic each. And hopefully the third one soon as he gets older, but I don't care if he likes it or not. But it's very funny because they'll be like really interested and they'll always ask me questions like, what's the point of this miniature? Like, why are all these miniatures? Why does that back room smell so terrible? Like, why are all these sweaty men sitting there playing card games? It's not ideal. But I had to explain to him like miniatures, miniature painting, like Warhammer and all this stuff. And the look on that child's face was hilarious because I was like, yeah, I don't really understand it either. Like no shade there, but it was funny watching them be like, oh, like let's go back to the comics. And that's
Class
when you
smells
know it's
Dude,
for
well,
sweaty
yeah,
ass and balls.
yeah, yeah. It's full of
shit.
like there's signs up that say like please remember others, wear deodorant, like you must shower to enter and shit. Like I played it. My roommate in college for a while was a really big Magic the Gathering player. And like I
Yeah.
would, because
Ooh.
I was a drunk, I would join him and follow along and watch and have a grand old time getting drunk watching, right? And like I'd enter occasionally some of the drafts and draws and shit like that. But brother, can I tell you that it was a good thing that I couldn't smell at all at times because it was brutal when you could at some of those events. But again, not to disparage our people with hobbies. It's just a fun joke. Um, okay, so that question was okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All
good.
right. I'm gonna
Fresh
ask
and new.
another one that might be a little too harsh. I don't know if we can figure out a way to make it less. What is the most disappointing plant you've grown? You don't need to name breeders if you don't want it, but like you can even like you were something you were excited for that didn't pan out. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but what's something that was less than ideal, and then we'll swap the question at the end. We'll go with Mr. Judas this time. I forgot that I hadn't assigned the question to someone, so I pulled away because I'm gonna smoke, and it was like, ah, shit, just gonna sit in awkward silence. Judas, my dear
I don't
man.
know if you noticed, but my mic kind of got unplugged and muted itself, so I was
Okay.
not paying attention.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will ask
I'm
again.
so sorry.
What? Oh, fuck! I don't give a shit.
Oh, worst
Um.
plant that I grown. Oh, I'll name the breeder. Fast
Okay.
Buds, and it was Northern Lights Auto. It was so bad. It had no terps.
Oh,
It didn't smell
dude.
like nothing. Like it had a
Okay, but did
faint
he get high?
smell.
It wasn't
Yeah.
ideal. It wasn't. Was it worth it? I mean, it got you into the hobby, right? No,
Um.
I'm not trying to save their
No.
reputation.
Actually, you guys giving me good seeds got me into the hobby.
Well, that's better news. Thank you to our friends. That is the mission. But okay, so on the flip side, what was your best or favorite? It doesn't even have to be like your
Oh.
best grow. What was the most rewarding?
Nug structure. Even though it was a small plant and everything, Howling's desserts, but
Oh,
overall, Juicy Axolora.
yeah,
That
she's
was
a
a
solid one.
monster, and it smelled wonderful. Oh my god, it was perfect. It was a good one,
She is underrated as far as I'm concerned, and I think people
and
often
it
forget
was purple.
she's
It was
Tangy's turn.
awesome.
Yeah, she gets purple.
No, she's stupid
Yeah,
purple.
Yeah,
and like
that's I like
Stupid
that way
purple.
better.
everywhere I could have
Stupid
messed
purple.
up with her didn't matter. Like everywhere I did mess up didn't matter. She just kept going and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I had to
Yeah,
break
dude.
her back like 3 or 4 times.
Every once in a while, there is an aloe plant that like I'll grow that does not like I'm just like, oh, I fucked that up. Like this Jordan's stretch has no business being any decent size of a plant. Like I had the same issue I did with Spotless Mind that happened to her. Every once in a while, there's one that will like grow through every issue thrown at them, and it's just
Yeah.
incredible.
Now you making me regret calling mine at like day 30.
I would have culled yours too. I would have culled yours too. The only reason that saved mine was I was having such shit luck with planting at that time. Like I lost a lot of seeds. And so I was like, I considered it kind of a waste. And so I was just gonna fill it with different. I was gonna do what I did in the other tent, right? Different solo cups, just planted in there to get a little bit of yield. But she took off. She took off earlier than yours was. So I think you made the right call.
Oh yeah, consider how fucking juicy he is right now. Yeah, big juicy. So yeah.
Okay. Well, now that we hijacked Judas's excellent answer, Ganic, what about you?
Yeah, it's a hard one because I've been through a lot. Germination wise, it had to be this dulce de papaya from
Ah,
Blue. Yeah, dude, I went through like 5 FMCs before I finally got one to like harden off. Like they would just limp over on me for whatever reason. So I
that
lost a
sucks.
lot of season. Yeah, and I was really excited for those ones. So that would
Yeah, I
probably
hate
be
when
my
that
most
happens.
disappointing. Yeah.
Okay, now
Uh,
what's your best in memory? Because you grow so many plants, we don't expect the true answers, but closest is good.
uh, non-biased data. It'd be eggnog surprise, man. I haven't been
I think
disappointed.
so.
I haven't been disappointed with her yet. I need Brie to work her to an F2 or something.
I want to when I get around to that project, I want to hit her with Zam just to keep her around too a little bit. This is I think the second or third time. I think this is the third time I've grown her.
I think this is like number 5 for
Yeah,
me.
no, I
It's
think
like
this
5 or
is
6. I don't remember, dude. I
you're
did
up to.
three
I think you're
tests.
up to 6. But you speak so highly of her that and she's beautiful. Like, and this is the first time that I've given her the proper earth box because the
Oh
first
yeah,
time
dude.
was in this DUI one, and then the second one was in the did I say DUI? The drunk box I
I
had. No,
think
the
you did.
DIY. Christ almighty.
He needs to.
she's getting a proper run, and I really really like her. So anything
I
that
hope
has
you,
like a cinnamon,
dude. I
that
was
shit
I
is
was just about to say I was like, hope you get that artificial cinnamon to it, man. That eggnog,
it's
that true eggnog.
yeah, it's something special. I like the random ones that I found from Alabrije that are
My this one
truly
this female is more citrusy, dude. Like a lit, not like a
ooh.
lemon. Yes, lemon lime citrusy. I think the lineage of the Durban, I think from the Permanent Holiday came out on this one like hard on it. I'd have to look at the lineage again where Permanent came from, but I think it was the Sweet Durban or something like that. But that was, yeah,
This
that was
is wheat
this one is no
because there's
no
tangy in it. Yeah.
yeah, there's no cinnamon, there's no spice. This was like pure like lemon lime citrus.
I could take both of those though.
So yeah, it's crazy what the F1s will show.
Excellent. Now, for the last question, I'm curious what you guys think. Should I go food related or should I bring it to like holy grail of can? See, the holy grail of cannabis is a good one, but what if someone doesn't have one? Whereas everybody eats. What do you think,
I
Judas?
You
don't know
had
if I have a holy grail.
Okay, see, you answered me. What about Ganic?
I was about to say I agree with you. It's like there's so much still
All right, then
to
I'll do
serve.
food.
Yeah.
I've barely scratched the surface.
We'll get it. We'll find out eventually, anyways. I'll just ask you when you do figure
Like
it
that
out.
project we got coming up, I'm sure I'll find some stuff out.
I'm gonna give you a list of stuff that I think you'll like that I'll grow so that I can hit. I won't do it happily, but I will do it. Um, no,
Big fat
okay.
leaves.
First meal you can think of. So there is no wrong answer. But what if somebody asked what's your favorite meal? What do you say? Organic.
Biased question because what season are we in? Let me
Oh,
stop.
good.
Tamales.
No, no, no.
No,
Good
no, no, no. We're
question.
good. We're
Yeah.
in winter time, so tamales,
Okay.
dude. Fucking
I
tamales, bro.
can't. You fucking genius.
Fucking
Thank you.
tamale season.
I'm craving tamales. That the tamale lady was not there today. I was rather unfortunate, but she should be there tomorrow because I thought today was Friday. Uh, it wasn't. Anywho, Judas, favorite meal.
Snook. Snook fish.
Snook.
Dude, you can only fish it like there's a real small season for it. It just ended, but
This is something I've
it's
not
some of the
heard of.
best. It's some of the well, most people don't. You
Really?
can't buy it from a store. Well, I'm
Really?
sure you could find it, but it'd be super expensive, and I'm sure it's not gonna taste nothing like fresh
And where
caught.
do you fish it in? You get it in where you're at?
Yeah. But the season literally just ended.
What was your limit?
The limit is one per day per person,
Damn.
and
Dude.
it's a slot fish. So if it's smaller than 28 or bigger in our county, it's 33 inches. A lot of counties and states it's like 32, but it's between 28 and 33 inches. You can keep it, and it's literally like I can almost
Damn, it's
describe
like
it
a
as
delicacy.
uh, it, it's like eating crab almost, but it like it's I don't know how to explain it. It's so good.
That's fucking wild, dude. I am so glad I asked this question because I learned something.
Well,
I'm gonna ask you
I
about
only
that
just
later.
learned about it like a couple months ago, and then my buddy's
You
like, "Hey,
tried one and you're like,
pay
oh
for
shit.
he's like, pay for your fishing license. Let's go snook fishing." He caught freaking one each day. I kept getting ladyfish, and those are just like a bait fish. And he's like, "Here, I'm gonna have the wife cook some up and have you try it." And I'm like, "Okay, dude." It was gone in like not even a second. I
You
don't
hit
know
it
if
with
I
some
even
Wild.
should
lemon.
do it. Huh?
Yeah, how do you eat it?
Yeah, how you eat with some lemon, or how you just straight raw
Um,
dog the fish?
no, she pan fried it in olive oil, lemon juice, and some kind of herbs and stuff. She's Mexican, so I have no idea. I guess on what herbs she used because her cooking is out of this world.
Oh, I
But her
bet.
cooking is so good.
Probably some
Um,
cilantro up in the mix if I had this too.
okay.
Put that shit on
But
everything. It's rather unfortunate
So
for
good.
someone who has a genome that makes it taste like soap, whose favorite food is Mexican.
Honestly, you had to try there's like different varieties of cilantro, Rev. So
Yeah, I've heard that. I daren't have tested it because if I order a taco and it's a variety that, let's say, normally tastes like dish soap to me, I now have a soapy ass taco and I'm disappointed.
true, true.
See, I never get that soapy taste from cilantro.
It's a genetic thing. So
hmm
certain
Oh,
people get it and certain people don't.
okay.
Um,
Well,
yeah,
see, I get
I
it sometimes. It's weird. Like
that's
I
so
can face
weird.
it. Yeah, yeah. I can eat it like it's nothing, dude. But like, I guess if I get this certain type, or
You know
I don't
what
know.
I've noticed specifically is if it's blended in like I don't even know if they're using real cilantro sometimes. They say there's cilantro, but there are sometimes like some salsas or stuff that will have cilantro blended in where I don't have any issue where it tastes like soap. But if you put fresh cilantro on a fucking taco, man, it is Dawn dish soap.
I wonder if
I
they was
know
to pluck it. I wonder if
specifically.
they was to pluck it instead of chop it for you, instead of actually like opening that
Yeah,
chlorophyll,
I wonder if there is.
like a
I'm
defense
sure there's
hormone that it
something.
does.
Yeah, I'm sure there's ways that you could probably even like if you do this and this and this, it helps. But I don't like cilantro enough, obviously, to care. It's like if it doesn't taste good, I'm not gonna go through all these things. Like I had a dear friend who he developed a lack or he lacked an enzyme to process meat. Like he had it early in his life and then he lost it because of a sickness, I'll assume. And so he no longer had it.
Yeah, and the meat can kill you, can it?
Yeah, so you get really sick, right? Like he couldn't process meat, so he was a vegetarian.
Yeah.
However, if you slowly introduce it again, you can eat meat, but it's a very unpleasant experience. So people would always ask him, be like, "Well, why don't you just start off slow and eat meat?" Be like, "Because I don't enjoy meat right now. It's not like I'm constantly fucking a drunk thinking about alcohol. I just don't enjoy it, so I don't eat it. Why would I basically be miserable for 4 or 5 days so that I can eat something that I don't enjoy eating?"
I think the problem with the meat is that
Yeah.
we don't get it. Yeah, we don't get it fresh enough, dude, or we don't get it straight from the source. Like,
And
I've there's a lot of truth to that too, specifically in the United States.
yeah,
Because if
look
you
up
you
the
look at
laws on cloned meat now.
that, I don't even want to.
Lab
Yeah,
grown meat.
let's not get into that. But like when you hear almost every single person who comes back from a vacation overseas going like, "Wow, the food was so much better and tasted fresh and real," you're like, "We might have a problem in this country." But
Wait, what? There's stuff over the seas? There's other
there's
places?
countries? No. Oh, not
They're not
now.
imaginary?
Not now. They are not real. No, but I mean, realistically, like you're probably onto something, Ganic, because a lot of I know nothing, but a lot of these issues didn't seem to exist as frequently as they do now, right?
GMO everything we eat, bro.
Yeah, well,
And
it's
everything that we eat eats GMOs now.
Exactly. So they GMO the wheat that the cows eat. You know, they say
well,
like
doesn't
50% of it. Yeah, they say like 50% of Americans got like a gluten tolerance problem or some shit like that.
Yes,
wow.
and it's because of the crap in the food. I've been screaming it. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're crazy."
No, look into there's a certain type of wheat berries that you can get by bulk. It's not cheap, but you can start milling your own flour and shit. So that's what me and the missus is looking into.
I'm looking
Start
into
only
making
eating tortillas,
sourdough
my friend. Sourdough's dope.
because if you make your own sourdough, you can make it gluten-free very easily just by what you feed the yeast.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I will say you've been very informative today, my friend. I hadn't even thought
You
about
can
that.
thank my buddy's
Not that you
wife.
haven't,
Like,
Ganic. Sorry, that come off as like Ganic. You've been okay.
I'm the
Yeah,
guest. I'm the guest.
well, you the guest tonight. Ganic, why didn't you know that shit about fucking gluten free? What the heck?
I don't know, bro. I don't got celiac disease, bro. My
Disappoint. I
bad.
know. I was gonna say, yeah, we don't think about things. If you just got done
man, they
saying
just
that if you don't think about it. All right, dudes. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Judas, do you have anything to pitch, to plug, anything you want to say?
yeah. I just want the community to know that you're stuck with me.
There you go. What a welcoming, frightful thing to hear. Ganic, are you going to threaten our audience too?
Nope.
Nothing to plug?
Nope.
Can we plug your beautiful hair? It was a pleasure seeing it. Thank you too for
was.
joining
You seen
me. I know. I just thought I always enjoy it. Fellow long haired brother. Trace Amigos out.
Peace.